Hi everyone, welcome back to the 250 bird challenge here in California. Trying to add some western birds to our 250 bird target. We are at
Mission Trails Regional Park.
Ta-da! We've just got a new bird. There's some white-throated swifts flying above us. I'm not going to be able to get a shot with this because it zooms in, just the focusing is so precise that it'll just be a blurry mess. So we're going to have to take our word for it. White-throated swift, there's about 3 or 4 of them flying over us. Guys, we've just heard peregrine falcons, that's exciting. Don't see them yet, but there's some nice cliff faces here for them. That's pretty cool. That's the first time we've seen a peregrine falcon in a non-urban artificial setting. We've seen a couple, there's some that are at, I don't know if they're still there, but there used to be some at the Rogers Centre in Toronto and in the Don Mills area in a artificial nesting box. So that's the first time we've seen them in their more traditional setting. Okay, we're coming up to the end of this 1.5 mile trail now. It took us a while. Lots of different birds for us to stop and see. I think we saw 2, maybe 3 new species. 2, I think. We're going to move on to our next stop now. Hit that red subscribe button. Stay tuned. Next stop coming soon. In the time it's taken us to do this trail, sun's come out. It's quite warm today, quite pleasant. Getting a bit hot for us, but pleasant for now. Stay tuned. See you soon. We drove from Mission Trails Regional Park for a quick stop at Ocean Beach to finally dip our toes into the Pacific. Ding. Hey. Before then taking a look at the nearby San Diego mudflats for some wading birds. I mean this in the nicest possible way, but you know when you spend too much time with someone you start coming up with made up names for things. We've been looking for what I call wiznits, shorebirds, plovers, that kind of thing. I guess we call them that because we don't really know them very well, so it sounds like a kind of made up name for everything. Anyway, we've come to some mudflats. We see some shorebirds, gulls, herons and stuff like that. We're just going to try and get a bit closer. There's also some terns. Just filmed one of those in flight. Let's see if we can ID some of this stuff, see if there's anything new out here. Just over on some mudflats over there.
not
It's
sure.
like not the ones you want to with. I'd say far from that mother.
Dude, I literally
Oh, look at the beak on that. Well, that was quite a long walk. Didn't film all of it. Battery's looking a little bit low, but we saw some new species, a couple of new species, and the other species we already saw were interesting species, including a pair of ospreys on a nest, which we've seen a couple of days ago as well. Anyway, it's coming up to hunger time, so gonna eat something and then move on to a new stop. We've got most of today set aside for birding, so we'll have a few more stops. After the San Diego mudflats, we drove north up the coast and we briefly looked out over Jolla Cove, which is well known for elephant seals, and there were also lots of Brandt's cormorants. Continuing north, we reached Buena Vista Audubon Society. Okay guys, I think we're on our last stop now. We're at Buena Vista Lagoon. We ran into a volunteer staff member called Rocco who gave us a lot of information on some of the birds that have been seen in this area, in Southern California in general, and a bit of a history of this lagoon. It's not technically a lagoon, it's now a lake, because it's been cut off from the Pacific Ocean, which is maybe a mile to my left or so. They built a dam, and they also took over part of what was previously the lagoon and built a shopping mall on top of it, apparently. In any case, we're not really coming across anything unsurprising. Common yellow throats. Was that a swamp sparrow, potentially?
Yeah.
Song sparrows. You can hear a marsh wren. We've had a few of those. Absolutely massive bullfrogs, though. Take a look at this fella. Thanks for watching so far. There'll be more videos from California as we head back north, unfortunately, as this trip starts to wind to a close. Hope you've enjoyed these videos. I'll be back in Ontario posting from there again soon, and future trips as well. Shut up, Stu. Get to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Happy birding. Before I go, just as we were leaving, there was a bird that gave us a lot of trouble. Any guesses? Unfamiliar with western birds, at first I thought maybe some kind of vireo, especially with that eye ring and that faint eye line. But no, what do you think? Well, I can tell you that with some help I found out it's a yellow warbler. That threw me because I'm used to the familiar bright yellow with rufous streaking on the breast, like this one at the top left of the screen, filmed in the GTA. Today's is probably an immature or female which lacks the streaking and is paler overall. Congrats if you got this right, and thanks for watching.